Let me let you in on the secret. Every human being on the planet answers yes to that question. Now, here's the difference between the people who end up making things happen in their lives and the people who don't, is that the people who end up making things happen find a way to create internal pressure or motivation or both to move themselves to actually do that shit instead of just continually thinking about it like what most people do. Now, you should rewind what I just said and listen to it over and over again 10 times. The difference between the people who make things happen in life and become stories, people get to tell their story or their stories get told because they did such interesting things. And interesting things means stuff that most people don't do. And it doesn't have to be you did something that is so far out of reach, just the fact that you did it, period. Because most people are fucking lazy. I already told you this. The difference is the people who get to tell their story or the people whose stories get told, because everybody has a story, but not everybody's story gets listened to, are the people who find a way to create the internal pressure and or motivation. And again, internal does not mean you have to do it all on your own. It just means you find a way to have it, whether someone else helps you get it, whether you crowdsource it from other places, someone gives it to you directly, or you find it on your own. They create the internal pressure and or motivation to do the things that they know they need to be doing or want to be doing, as opposed to everybody else who sits around thinking about it until they die, and they die with a list of stuff they never did. This is the difference. This is the reason why people like me exist. It's the reason why Work on Your Game University exists. Because see, what we do in Work on Your Game University is not just putting pressure on you or motivating you. You'll get a good amount of both of those. But the main thing that we do is I'm going to give you the insights to help you get past the mental blocks, i.e. bullshit, that have you thinking one way. And that way of thinking is the exact thing stopping you from doing the stuff that you know you need to do or want to do or could do or would or should do. Biggest challenge for most people is mental. It is not, I want to jump out of the sky. I want to drop out of a, what do they call it? I want to do a skydive, but I can't afford to pay for the skydiving trip. Or I want to start a business, but I don't have the money. Or I want to go to Disney World, but it costs too much. Those are not actually the things that are in your way. I'm not saying that those things don't matter. I'm not saying you ain't got to pay money to go to Disney World. What I'm saying is your mental frameworks are blocking you much more than your lack of money is blocking. And this is one of the things that I help people get past when it comes to succeeding in your life, in your business, and producing results and performance. This is the reason why the university exists. It's the reason why I'm in the marketplace. So if I didn't do this, then I would have to find another thing that made me valuable in the marketplace. This is the thing. This is one of the main things that makes me valuable in the marketplace.